Okay, I guess I'm gonna give my full thoughts and opinions on Zenless Zone Zero now that I've played the game for, I don't know, like 6 hours, if that's enough time to give a fair review. So let's start off with combat, okay? Combat is the main focus or the main / core gameplay of this game. And if I'm being completely honest, bro, I'm gonna keep this brief. It's not the greatest, okay? There's not enough to really feel innovative, I guess. Is for the most part, to me, it's just like mashing left click and occasionally clicking E and like R sometimes. And it's just, I don't know, man. It feels good at the start, like the hit impact is definitely like really good. But at some point, even after like 6 hours of me playing the game, I'm kind of already bored of it, man. Like, to be honest. And it's not a good sign because, again, it is the main gameplay of this game. And if the main gameplay is going to get stale really fast, then it's going to take a lot for them to make the game interesting. There's no like combination really that you can do. For the most part, it is just click, click, dodge, click, click. You don't have to do any like special jumps or anything like that. Whereas in like Withering Waves, you do crazy like click, click, E, space, jump, switch out, all this shit, man. I remember seeing a video in Wuwa one time where one guy combined like 50 different moves to do just like a mega jump so that he could climb over like a mountain. That was insane. You don't get to do that in like Zenless because first, well, it's not an open world game, and two, there's a very limited amount of moves that you can do, and again, it just, you know, it ends up being very basic. No jumping in Hoyo games. I know, crazy, huh? All right, second, we got the aesthetics of this game, which me personally, I'm a really big fan of, man. I think that this is by far the best looking Hoyoverse game. You look at the environment, bro, they're so detailed. Everything is so vibrant, it pops out. Even like the NPCs all look very like different. They don't feel like Star Rail or Genshin NPCs. Like, that's a good thing though, because in Genshin, it was really bad. Every single Genshin NPC kind of looked like it was copy and pasted. Even Catherine, you know, the daily commissions girl, was just copy and pasted to every single region, but they don't even care. They're not even willing to give her like a new outfit. That's how lazy they are. In Star Rail, it's not revolutionary as well, but it is better. You know, they do make their NPCs look a little more unique. But in Zenless, which is, you know, their newest game, they've improved like a lot, man. They've got unique hairstyles, they got unique outfits, man. Bro, like, here, let me try to find some other examples here in these, right? Like, look at her. Oh my, why she kind of like dripped out? And here, what about this? This guy's got overalls and he looks stupid as shit. And you also look stupid as shit. But it's unique, man. You know, they aren't copy and pasted, and it makes the world look or feel very lively. I really enjoy cozy games, and this feels like one of them. You know, again, like the combination of colors, setting. It feels like a very cozy game. It feels like I'm back at LeBlanc in Persona 5, going up to my room and having like Beneath Your Mask playing in the background. That's the vibes I get from this setting of this game, and I really like it. Bro, that's because you're a Persona glazer, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Persona glazer for a reason, because I love Persona. Next up is their characters.
Follow your orders.
People are not really going to like what I have to say. I have gone into some arguments about this, but I'm still a firm believer of every single character in this game, in this roster, looks like they are a 4-star. You know, said this a lot of times, I'll say it again. You put all of these characters in a row, I would not be able to point out the 5-star for the life of me. They're just very mid. It's important to me that games make their characters interesting, their designs interesting, because this is a gacha game, man. You need to market these characters. And I don't know, I don't feel like I really want to pull on any of these people, let alone spend money. Nicole honestly should have been a 5-star? No. I want to say even Nicole looks like a 4-star, man. Yeah, I don't know. They just don't look that unique, man. Their personalities are good though. You know, like they all have very distinct personalities, even if some are bad, like this cat girl, which, you know, does like cat puns and stuff like that. Personalities are fine. It's just that their designs look very lame to me, man. I don't know if that's gonna change in the future. Maybe they'll have like some very cool looking characters, because I know people don't like it when I draw comparisons to like other games, but when I'm looking at like Honkai Star Rail, there are very distinctly 5-star characters, right? You take one look at that those kind of characters and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's the 5-star. That's like the highest rarity. Like Jinglu. You tell me you don't look at Jinglu and be like, oh yeah, that's a 4-star. Nah, she looks like God herself. Aventurine, that dude is dripped out from head to penis, man. He's got 5-star clothing. All of these people have 4-star clothing. Zhao Chu, we don't talk about Zhao Chu, man. That guy's an exception. That's why I was hating on that guy. Yeah, like Black Swan, dude. Black Swan, all of those characters, like, they feel very 5-starry. they radiate aura. That's the best way to put it, man. They radiate aura. None of these characters kind of like radiate that same kind of energy. But that's just me though, again, you know. My opinion. Yo, here's a quick little reminder to like and subscribe if you guys have enjoyed the video so far. I also stream at twitch.tv/box2 every single day. And make sure to check out gamersubs.com. You know, they sell amazing white powder that gives you a lot of energy. And very cool PG cups, you know, just look at them. Use code BOX2 for 10% off your order. Anyways, back to the video. All right, so next up is music. I'm gonna glaze the game a little bit more again because I do think that this game has pretty damn good music. I am a very big fan of, like, I guess like the relaxing types of music, and we get that a lot in like the not open world, but like the closed environment inside our room that we go into. Combat kind of is just all right, bro, I'll be honest, but it really is just like I guess like the area over here, it has really good music. It's very jazzy. It's very Persona-esque, man. And I'm gonna say it, man. I know I mentioned Persona a lot, bro, but it feels very Persona-y. Alright, sorry, I'm glazing again, but, you know. There's not much else to say about the music. It's just good. I can't describe to you, like, the notes and, bro, like, oh, this music, this is good because A minor key or something, and then the B high, or I don't know what I don't know what the music sheets are or whatever, but it just sounds good, okay? Just take my word on it. Persona fans, when they see a school, hear jazz, and walk around a city in game. I know people are going to like get on my ass for like keep on bringing up like the Persona comparisons, but like I just see it a lot, man. Like it does feel, and they did say that one of their biggest inspirations, or one of their inspirations for this game was Persona. So hey, you know, it makes sense why it would kind of feel that way, or feel like Persona. Yeah, now I'm going to start pissing people off again because we're going to be talking about story, okay? I'm gonna say it, bro. Story is mid. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it takes time to scale. You got to get more into the game. But like, why can't you just have a good hook, man? I'll be honest with you. Why can't you have a good hook? We have all this good storytelling with like the comic panels. And like, you know, we're not just like walking up to NPCs all the time and just like exchanging 5 billion lines of dialogues while we stand still on the floor. But it's still boring. Like, it's good storytelling, but it's still boring. And I don't understand why so many gacha games can't have like a very, very interesting hook. Like, sure, I'm sure it gets good when we reach like chapter like 5 or something, but I'm not trying to wait that long, bro. Good stories are supposed to have interesting hooks. One of the main reasons why people don't like watch One Piece is because it's too long. And One Piece fans are always going to be like, no, but it's good though. You have to try, you know, it gets good at like episode 1 billion. But you gotta understand, some people don't want to wait that long. That's just the truth, man. And, you know, people out there exist. So you need an interesting hook. And it's not like it's impossible to have like an interesting hook, man. It really isn't. There's plenty of stories that like get you hooked frame one. I always give stories or like anime or just like shows that I watch like a bit of time to scale. Like, you know, like do you guys know about like the 3-episode rule where you give a show like 3 episodes to like hook you in? If they don't, then you just fucking drop it. Well, I feel like I'm giving Zenless way too much time right now. Normally, when I would have just dropped the story, I keep on going because I do want to have like the best possible review for this game. But right now, man, it's taking a long time to scale, dude. It's just some boring about a strong box. I really couldn't care less about it if I'm being honest with you. So story, not the best right now. I should have been rating these, like giving me a score right now, right? I already have scores in my Twitter. I'll pull them up later, but we'll just talk about the game. Free-to-playness, you want me to be honest, bro? I don't care. I really don't care about free-to-playness in gacha games unless it's PvP, so hey, if you want me to talk about that, then, well, I probably won't because it's a offline game. You can clear any content with free-to-play characters, let's be honest. Don't care at all. If we're gonna complain about game being free-to-play, then complain about it where there's, like, PvP. Bro, you haven't fought a boss. Why haven't they given me a legitimate boss fight after 6 hours? That is my question as well. But I did tune into Genizard's stream yesterday, and he pretty much showed me all I need to see. Because he's played, like, 10 hours of the game. And one of the challenging, or the most challenging content in the game that the game has to offer, he showed me, and it was literally just like a boss that hits every 50 seconds. You can literally just like play a ranged character, hit him from 5 miles away, and cheese it like that. That's what he did, by the way. And he even tried to beat it with his eyes closed, but then, you know, he did end up dying. But he lived for like 2 minutes straight. And he did end up beating it, actually. So looking away for 2 minutes in a boss fight, or the most, or what the game considers as the most challenging content in a game, and you still living is absolutely absurd, man. It's insane. Like, if that is difficult content, then, yo, I don't think the Hoyoverse knows what hard content means. Can anyone here say that they've struggled in like a Withering Waves boss yet? Yes or no? Because I'm taking a look at some of these bosses, and they literally only have like 3 move sets in their entire kit. I'm not even kidding. They have like 3 moves, and that's all you have to remember. And they're slow as shit. And there's a light that shines when you know that tells you to dodge. Like it's telegraphed like easy as hell too, man. Box, there's a simulated universe, bro. I think it's becoming like the norm to have like a roguelite kind of like, I guess, end game implemented in every single gacha game now, because I'm seeing a lot of games do that. If you want to be honest, bro, like most people don't give games that long of a try. And all these people on Twitter talking about, yeah, I installed the game for like 2-3 hours, played it for that much, and I just deleted it. I would have done the same if I wasn't a content creator. Oh, let me go back to story actually, because story, not only is it like kind of like bland, but I feel like most of the gameplay actually is like TVs, man. You know, and say what you want. Actually, no, don't say what you want, bro. I'm gonna say what I want, and you get to listen, bro. The TVs is boring. TVs, man. Dude, like, what is it? I thought they were gonna fix that. I've talked to so many people. Nobody likes a TV event, man. It's just tedious puzzle work, and the fact that they force it on your throat as well is not. It's just not fun, man. It's just not fun. I'd rather spam left click on the combat than do the TV gameplay. The TV should have been separate puzzles, bro. Yeah, but you know, I guess in their defense, it's already like very much implemented since a long time ago, so it's kind of like hard to take it out, if you know what I mean. So I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons why they can't just like completely, you know, butcher most of it. But it is pretty boring. TV is one time only, bro. TV is one time only, but it's still annoying as fuck. And if somebody wants to like progress in a story and that like do like that, like say example me, right? You know, you can say all you want about, oh, Box, you're the only person who doesn't, you know, it takes so little time. No, dude, everyone's complaining about TVs, man. Everyone is complaining about the TVs, man. If they wanted to have interactive puzzles, they should have done it while we see characters we pulled during the puzzles and not some TV hopping there and there. Yeah. It reminds me of one of those shitty mobile game ads, you know. It's like one of those games. This reminds me of like what Shinya had to say during the podcast. If you guys didn't watch like the Tectone Gacha podcast where we talked about Withering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero, I remember being there and I heard Shinya say something like, well, you guys probably have like a warped view of these gacha games because you guys are content creators and you guys are always trying to find content to play in a game, where in reality gacha games are supposed to be like burst fun. Right, you're supposed to have like fun in bursts where you come back like every update and just like, you know, just play it for that month, I guess. Normal people would find that, you know, fun, you know, because you don't have to put too much commitment into the game. You log into your daily every single day, you come back when there's like fun shit to do. But us as content creators, when it's like, I guess it's like our livelihoods and we have to like make a living off this shit, we're going to hate the game more because of that. Because, well, again, if there's no content to make, then we get no money and or we go broke, and then we have to start, I don't know, wearing bikinis at downtown trying to sell like those services. I used to think like that, but I have changed for the most part because I have gathered a lot of people's opinions, and now I kind of, you know, have like a mixed opinion of both as like a content creator and like a player. But when I'm playing this game, first of all, I see no content I can make in the game, but like putting that aside as like a content creator, even as like a casual player, bro, like I probably wouldn't play this game as well, because again, it just gets like repetitive. Nothing really is too fun in here. Combat is for a little bit, but at the end of the day, it just resorts to left clicking, clicking E and clicking Q, and that kind of sucks. No open world for the people who like open world. This is all I have right now. Maybe there's like future areas, but this is a very small place, and there really isn't exploration. There's like 1 or 3 chests, but you know, it looks really good though, don't get me wrong. Like it looks really good, but it's just not enough for it to feel like an actual very lively city. I wish the character had more to them. Oh, more to them. Each character has 2 or 3 moves max. Even Genshin has at least a strong attack. If you hold left click, you completely depend on switching mechanic for fun gameplay. Yes, Genshin does have like jump attacks and hold attacks, but well, at least back when I was playing Genshin, nobody ever used those moves ever, man. Nobody ever used those moves. I don't know if, I mean, I guess we kind of have to count them, but like, nobody ever used those moves, bro. Jump attacks were largely just completely ass, unless you're Zhao and you have to like use an ability to make it good. But yeah, Genshin does have more attacks than Zenless. Zenless feels like it has like 0 moveset. Like genuinely, bro. It's click, click, E, click, click, E, Q, click, click, E, Q, and stuff like that. This game feels like Honkai Star Rail, but between turns you button mash, bro. It feels like Star Rail. Wait, how does it feel like Star Rail to you, Yango? I do agree that it's like, you know, it kind of is like a button mashing simulator, but I don't really see how it could be like Honkai Star Rail. You button mash, then game pauses, then you make a choice onto who to switch to. Literally turn-based. Oh, yeah, I didn't see it like that. That's my bad. That's my bad. I didn't know. I had no clue. I mean, what's your assessment, or sorry, what's your judgment on the game right now? If you had to rate it from a 1 out of 10, you know, you gotta ask all the content creators, man. Story 10 out of 10. Oh, aesthetic 10 out of 10. I agree with that. Characters 10 out of 10. I don't agree with that one. Music 10 out of 10. I could see 10 out of 10. I give it a 9, but graphics 10 out of 10. Okay. The only thing I don't agree with here is the story and characters, but yeah, other than that. Combat, yeah, combat, I don't want to be that harsh and give it like a 1 out of 10, but it's definitely like very bad, and it'll get stale like very, very fast. It's a 8.5, I guess. Wow, he actually likes it a lot. Pretty surprised. Didn't you play Arknights? I did play Arknights. What's Arknights gotta do with this? Furry characters. I did play, dude, Arknights does furry characters, but I can't, like, maybe I'm delusional, maybe I'm like a furry in Awakening right now, but Arknights furries, and I'll pull up an example. I still have A-Ship pinned for some reason. Characters like these, you know, this, I guess, would be kind of like the furry characters in Arknights where they have like dragon horns, but for the most part they just look like regular, you know, anime characters, right? Besides like one very small thing, like let's see, her, you know, she's hot as fuck. The only furry thing that she has is like the lion ears. This I would say that's not even furry. Like genuinely, I feel like that's not furry at all. Furry is when you have characters like this guy, when they're like full on dog, bro. when they're just straight up a dog, you know what I'm saying? I don't think characters like Chen and Scotty are furries. I think she's supposed to be a whale, and how she's a whale is because whales have like, well, this right here, no, an orca. She's supposed to be like an orca. Wait, what part of an orca is like makes their pants like this? Well, I feel like stuff like this that's like more noticeable is like furry light, you know. I think that's the term Yango used at first. This feels more furry light to me because I guess like the animal features are more noticeable. That's like furry light. But if it's just like cat ears and shit like that, you don't really like notice it. Anyways, show mountain, bro. Yeah, sure, we'll show mountain. You bunch of horny man. This is a straight up tiger guy, and this guy has so much porn of him. It is actually insane. Don't ask me how I know that. I just do.